Hello, good morning. Today I am going to be showing you how to get into the new Lines Police CAD system. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find this app in your app store. Let it be Google Play or the iOS App Store. So once you get into this app, what it's going to ask you to do is once you click into it, is the first thing it's going to ask you to do is log into your account. It's the exact same thing you put in on the Lines Police CAD website. So once you get that put in and you log in, you will be presented with a screen that looks something like this. What you are going to want to do is come down to where it says community right here, and you're going to want to click on that button. Once you click on that, you will be presented with this screen. Now, from here, you will see discover more communities. This is what you would want to click on, the show all. So that's what we are going to do. Once you come in here, what you are going to do is search for our server, Nebraska State. So as soon as you type in Nebraska, you should see our server pop up. Once you do, you click onto it, and you will be presented with a screen like this. The only difference is right here, you should be presented with a button that is orange, and it will say request to join. You are going to want to push that button. Once you push that button, you go back into the Discord server and you let us know that you have requested to join the CAD. From there, you're going to want to come back to your communities or go home. Come all the way back to your home. And here, you're going to want to go to your communities. And in here, you should see us pop up where it says jump in right here. What you're going to want to do is click into that button, and you are in it. Then you come down here to departments, and you have your departments ready. Right now we have the state, civilian, state communication, state fire, and EMS. If you are civilian, you would come into here. This is where everybody will start off, even if you're police, EMS, or fire. You will come in here, and the first thing you're going to want to do is create your character. Now, as you see already, I already have two characters made. We have John Doe as well as my paramedic character. So we're going to start from the beginning. So we're going to go add new character. Here you will have a picture of your character. We are requiring this because it will show up on your license. Then you do the normal. You enter your name, your character's date of birth. We do not have addresses yet. We are still waiting on the CAD map to come out to start doing that. But once that comes out, we will ask for you to add the address in. As well as there's occupations. You can select your gender. Let's go with, we have a female. Her name is going to be Jane Doe. So once you have that, you put in your details. So let's say Jane Doe has green eyes and blue hair. And we will stay on the Imperial system, and we will say Jane Doe is 6'4" for some reason, and she weighs 95 pounds. And down here at the bottom, you will have options to start off with. You can mark yourself as a veteran, and as well as a organ donor, or you're on parole or on probation. We suggest you do not do this yet, because we can do this in the CAD system on the dispatch in, and you do not want to start out with being on probation or on parole. So now what we are going to want to do is we're going to save. So now we have Jane Doe. Once we have Jane Doe, we're going to click on our character, and we're going to see right here where it says linked vehicles, linked firearms, and license. Now, if you click into any of these, it's going to load the vehicles that you've made or the firearms you've made. We will get into that in a minute. But for right now, we will focus on the license. Right now, as it stands, the licenses are a little finicky. However, we can also add licenses. So if we want to come in here and edit a license, you can have multiple licenses. So let's say she has a medical license, it's pending, and it's ready to go. You are required to have your licenses put in place after we get the DMV set up. But from there, we go all the way back to our department screen, to our civilian operations, and let's say we want to give Jane Doe a gun. We're going to come over here to create a firearm, and we're just going to give her a Glock. Serial number, anything will go. It doesn't really matter. Caliber, we're just going to say she has a 9mm. And we can mark this as a stolen weapon if we want to. So now we got that in place. We have 2 firearms. So we're going to come back, and then we're going to do create a vehicle. If we have a vehicle, we add a new vehicle. A VIN number, you can put in any number you want, as long as it's a number. Let's say she has a truck, a Ford F-150, year, a 2025, license plate, Jane Doe. And the state, you are going to put down Nebraska. Color, whatever color the vehicle is. So let's say she has a red one. Now down here you can also see it will show if the registration is valid as well as the insurance. So let's say she does not have valid registration. Now, from there, now that we got our vehicle and our weapon made, what we are going to do is when we want to give our characters the weapon or the vehicles, we're going to come here to link assist assets, and it's going to show you all of your assets. So the Ford F-150, we're going to select a civilian to link. We don't want to give John Doe or Dale the vehicle, we're going to give it to Jane. It's going to take a second to load, and it's going to give Jane Doe the vehicle. Same thing with the firearm. And now your Jane Doe is set up for in the CAD system. From there, we can come back to the civilian operations. You have a few things you can do here besides make your character. you can call 911. So, Jane Doe 3. And it's going to give you a list of questions. You fill it out and you push submit, and your 911 call has been submitted. Once you do that, that will be sent over immediately to the dispatch operations tab, where dispatch will give the call to any available officer. If you have any questions, let us know on how to operate the CAD.